Hi beautiful soul, it's Jackie Lane here from yourpeachylife.com, and I'm doing this video just to share with you my first experience of the Jade Egg. So yesterday was the first day that I've ever used a Jade Egg, and I've been doing Yoni breathing for a while now, and I decided to take that a step further and use the Jade Egg. And but before, I was living at my boyfriend's parents' house, then we moved house, but we went on holiday straight away. Then it was Christmas and New Year's, and there hasn't really been a time, or I haven't made the time or committed to it until yesterday. And so yesterday I created a sacred space and I used the Jade Egg for the first time. And actually getting the egg inside wasn't a problem at all. You do a technique called sipping, and it's where you breathe with your genitals. Effectively, you squeeze and release, and you apply gentle pressure onto the egg as you do that, and your yoni will actually kind of sip the egg inside when you do that practice, and you're really relaxed. And obviously you have to do a bunch of warm-up exercises, and I would highly recommend doing those. Don't miss those out, they're really, really important. And then I went through the CD that came with the bundle, and I did the practices along with the CD. And then I kept the egg inside me all day, and I really felt this egg was healing. I felt the energies of the egg, and I actually had a headache after doing the microcosmic orbit, which is like your Kundalini channel of sexual energy that you take around your body. I don't know why, but I just had a headache for the rest of the day after doing the practices. Not a really bad one, just a light headache. And I knew it was to do with the energies that I'd been rising up to my crown chakra, my third eye chakra, and instead of keeping them down. And I just knew it was to do with all the energies and the egg being inside me. And then later on in the evening, I felt like it was time to take the egg out. And for some reason, I couldn't find any information in the book or anywhere on how to actually remove the egg. And I'm sure there is, I just couldn't find it. And I panicked a bit because I was like, how do I get this thing out of me? And you use some wax-free, fragrance-flavored-free dental floss that you thread through the egg. So I tried pulling on that, but it was like, no, that is not coming out that way, and it's not like a tampon. It's not, it's heavier than a tampon, and I just knew my body didn't want me to just pull it out. So I tried to look online on YouTube and found a couple of videos, but nothing really telling me exactly what to do. And I just realized, I just had this knowing that this was an opportunity for me to find my own way with removing the egg, and just to relax and find my own space and my own way. So what I did is I squatted down into like a squat position, and kind of like, I think in yoga it's like a frog position or something, and I didn't use the string at all. What I did is I just relaxed, and I started doing the genital breathing again. The same way I got the egg in, I pushed the egg out. So the same way I sucked the egg in, I actually pushed it out and kind of birthed this egg. And it was so much easier, and it was so strange. And I'm sorry if this is way too much information, but I actually watched it in the mirror, and I just wanted to see. So yeah, I birthed this egg, and it's the first time I've ever birthed anything. I don't have children, and I don't necessarily, I'm not saying never, but right now I really don't want to have children. I don't want to focus all my energy into one other being at the moment. And so to me it was quite an experience, because I've never really birthed anything from my yoni before like that, just naturally. And afterwards I felt really high. I felt like there was a release of energy, and the egg felt really heavy, like it had absorbed a lot of negative energy from me. So I cleansed the egg, and then I felt really giddy and giggly. And then just before bed, when I was lying in bed, I just had this giggling fit, and I was kind of squirming around the bed, and I was all excited, and Rory thought it was really funny. And it was a really positive experience. I just wanted to share my first Jade Egg experience, and I will probably document a few things like this. It's really kind of not just for your benefit, but for mine as well, because this is a really deep journey to go on, this kind of sexual healing and physical healing, mental, emotional and spiritual healing through Tantra and these kind of practices. I just find it fascinating and really, really powerful, and I want to share it with you to open this possibility up to any woman out there who is interested in this, because in society we get taught from sex education in schools and then porn, and that's not how women like to have sex. And we've kind of been conditioned into this wham bam, thank you, pump 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 kind of thing, and we're shoving tampons in, we're shoving things in us all the time. When was the last time you actually took the time to get to know yourself and to allow your body to open fully to your own healing in this way? It's just so powerful, and there's just so many other levels to sex than what we have been programmed to believe it is. And I think it's really important to take the time to actually explore yourself in this way, whether you're in a relationship or not. It's really beneficial, not only to you, but if you are in a relationship, it's beneficial to the relationship. And if you're not, then it's really beneficial to you, not just on a physical level. I mean, this heals you physically. This can help balance your hormones, tone, and create suppleness. Like, both those things come hand in hand. You need both. You can't just be tense, tense, tense all the time. That's not what allows you to orgasm fully. You need to have suppleness. You need to be able to relax as well and have relaxed arousal for you to experience the other levels that are available to you. And I used to get to these relaxed aroused states by using drugs like ketamine and cocaine and ecstasy, and really that's just such a detrimental way of exploring your sexuality. It's very forced and it's very fake, and it's important to be able to reach those kind of states of being and allow yourself, it's not even reaching, it's just allowing yourself to come fully into that naturally. I think that's so important. So I'm sorry if this was a bit too much information. I just feel it's important for any woman out there who's on this journey or wants to be on this journey. It's important for me to share this for your benefit as well as my own. So that's what I've done, and I hope this helps you. Have an amazing day, and remember to keep it juicy. Bye.